Hello. Oh, it's kind of, oh, good. Because sometimes it shows up and it looks so dark. All right. So my car is mad at me. Oh, goodness. All right. So, how is everybody? No one's really here. So I usually just, all right, I advertise. That's what I'm doing. I am going back to work tomorrow. I told you I was going back on the 17th. I wouldn't doubt it. Okay, so we are talking about boundaries, and I am also going to say tomorrow I'm going to have a 2 hour show. We are going to be talking about um, meditation and what I call it's just a real good. You won't want to miss it. I'll guarantee it. It's like better than meditation. It's a cheat sheet so you can be a god. What the hell? My phone's been acting really weird. I mean, I don't know about you, but yesterday my GPS sent me, and I cannot make this up, in a complete circle. I said, I just drove a freaking complete circle. Someone's probably going, God damn GPS. Has anyone's GPS been messing up? Please put it down below. Oh, I forgot to put my email. So let me type that. Edit. That. Yeah. There we go. Put my email on there. I'm good. I'm going to get a phone number that I am going to use, and see if, more or less I am going to see. I want to get like a free phone number. Gmail has free phone numbers. So the reason why we put boundaries out isn't because we want to be mean. It's like having, before you get married, you sign a piece of paper saying, yeah, I'm not going to take your house or your cars or whatever. I said, oh, yeah, I believe in that. My dad was a lawyer and he was taken for a lot, but it's the same thing. When you have boundaries and you set them out, and that's how you know when you're dating a person if they don't go with your boundaries. It could be anything. Um, my biggest thing was, and that's why I've actually walked out on it several dates. Oh, yeah. I've walked out on a lot of dates in the past. I really have. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's not like how can I say this? You know, when your boundaries, when you put out that you really are, you know, you almost don't want to put out that you don't drink, even though you occasionally drink. But if you put out that you occasionally drink, they think that you're a whole bag drinking, and you got to put out boundaries. And I'd say, hey, I have maybe one alcoholic beverage a month, if that. I mean, really. And it just surprised the hell out of me. And I did put boundaries out. And when the boundaries were not looked at and they just went over them, I left. I said, our date is done. No, you went over three boundaries. Three strikes, you're out. And that's what you got to do. Now, some people just do it if there's once, but geez, let's see. I went when I before I let's just put it this way. A long time ago, I went and a guy who had a ankle bracelet didn't tell me, and it wasn't the kind that's fashionable. It's the everybody was the own fault of getting it. That's number two. He lied. Number three. Oh, it went up to 10. So by the let's just put it this way, that's where I did my Hail Mary and stuff. And I made another new rule for myself, which I haven't really used, just I'm not on the dating thing anymore. I'm not, looking for anybody. So, yeah. I'm I'm happy with what I have. I really am. So, yeah. And I feel like I get it is just it is what it is. So anyway, yeah, my biggest thing I bought feta cheese yesterday. My son goes, "Yo, you didn't put it in there." I go, "I know somebody took it. I don't know who took it, but it was taken and I was perturbed. That stuff's expensive. It really is." So I'm telling my son to go pick me up. So I end up going to the store myself and I picked up. God, they even got the same price, but guess what, guys? You get less food for the same price. Man. So anyway, I remember a long time ago about my dad talking about boundaries, and I never put boundaries on, and it really affected my life. I've learned that new friends, you put the boundaries out right away. This is what I expect type thing. You want to go talking behind my back, you want to do this and that, then you will not hear from me. It just is what it is. I don't let it bother me no more. Shoot, my ex told people around here that I apparently do heavy drugs. I'm like, damn, if somebody wants to say that, they're welcome to take a piece of my hair and they can go and test because I was just like, really? I asked my doctor if they did testing for drugs, and she goes, no, unless it's court ordered. And I'm like, oh well. So yeah, I was like, dang it, they don't test for it. Oh man. So anyway, I went and went yesterday and I was followed. I was followed by more than one UFO, and I went more than one day to just running errands and stuff to Vegas. And Oh, wow. There's an uptick in the UFO thing. I'm noticing it without even, it's like being put in my face because how can I say this? I seen this UFO that just glistened, and it just went, it was like about this, it was huge though, but it glistened like, and I'm like, fuck, that sucker followed me to my destination. And I'm like, what? It followed me to my destination. Actually, all the ones I paid attention, it was like, God, yesterday it was really just a lot of UFOs. And we're talking here in Pahrump and even over in Las Vegas. That's weird, huh? I thought to myself, oh my God, I can't believe it. I really can't. The uptick has been enough for me to take notice. I mean, it was put, I haven't really been paying attention. It was my dad who was the one, hey, look, Steph, look over on the side. Ah, UFO. He used to laugh about it because we used to drive around here in Pahrump and over in Vegas because I live near there. And my dad goes, check this out, watch, watch. He meditated, and sure enough, it was like a couple minutes later or so, there comes UFO. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, so I made my salad with with my feta cheese. Yeah, my feta cheese has been disappearing and I've been pissed. Well, I got more. I'm good. Well, what I do is I put cucumbers, I got peppers and then onions. I didn't put enough onions though. I'm thinking of recutting some and just throwing some in, but it's still good. And it's like so delicious. So yeah, there's been an uptick in on the UFO. There we go. Whew, clean that up. Well, hey, how are you? So anyway, my feeling is there's been an uptick in the UFO department, and I'm not even looking. I'm not like looking. It is being put in my face and like shimmied, literally shimmied. I seen a UFO yesterday, and the sucker was freaking just it looked. I don't know how to say this, but it almost looked stealth, and it was like in the middle of like the freeway, and you could see this and it looks shimmery and stuff. It was weird. It was really, really weird. Definitely uptick in the UFO department. And it's not like I'm looking for it. It's like put in my face, like, looky. Then suddenly I started noticing, there's more UFOs out there. There's something going on. Yeah, there's a big uptick. Yep. And then the boundaries. I always say this, put the boundaries out there, even if you have a relationship, just say, hey, it's just like before you get married, you go, hey, I want you to sign, this before we get married. And, I'm sure that, on both sides, I mean, come on, I know if I could have done that, I would have. Yeah. So, yeah, I pretty much agreed to this stuff because I was done, you know. So yeah, I think that putting boundaries out early in the relationship is great. Hey, I have this certain kind of, this is what I do. This is, you put out those things, then you have to understand, yeah, you have to understand, how can I say, when you're dealing with certain, it's like boundaries. Just put out the boundaries, and if they don't take it, then move along, because if they go over one boundary, they're going to go over the next boundary, over the next boundary, over the next boundary. You know, what's great is have there's a lot of apps now, especially if you got a kind of long distance relationship. You can go on, I think it's Snapchat. Snapchat has it where you can go on there and, excuse me, and have your significant other see when you get home. Is that neat? It's like, here, So there's a lot of things I've known, if I don't put boundaries out, and I'm going to tell you this, and I know it's hard because I'm the yes person. I just want to help, but sometimes it doesn't help me. You know what I mean? Help is meant for temporary, so you got, if you're in a situation for a temporary thing, put out that you think what a timeline is, so you can make sure that you don't hurt someone's feelings. Put boundaries out are not a bad thing. It just puts it in perspective. It's like signing an alimony paper, except you don't have, it's like signing a legal paper stating, hey, this guy keeps his shit, after the divorce, or if you guys get divorced. And I wish I would have had, I got raped. My ass got raped over the coals. It really did. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Hi. Put a thumbs up. It helps out with the algorithm. So, yeah, here it is. Shoot, I forgot to take my vitamins. Yeah, UFO, there's been an uptick. I've seen it. I mean, I don't know about you guys. You look up where you're at. I've seen already videos. I don't know how many, but there's been some videos showing UFOs out there, like an uptick. Usually isn't that before a big earthquake? And by the way, make sure you have enough water, just in case. You never know when you might need it. My son gave this to me. It was so good. I buy this myself too. I'm like, oh yeah. I taught my kids good. I'm so lucky. I really am. So anyway, boundaries are something like signing a legal piece of paper stating that when if you guys dissolve the marriage, that you guys keep what you came in before the marriage and everything, all the house, this, whatever, And I think that's great. That's putting a boundary out. I wish I would have done it. Did it for April Fools. I could have come out a little ahead. Oh, am I terrible? Yeah. So when you put boundaries out, it's a good thing. Is when you don't put boundaries out, it's not. So yeah, you know, wow, you guys are the silent two. Okay. Well, anyway, tomorrow I will be doing a 2-hour special because it'll be my first day back at work. Get to hear all the stories. I'll be sore as hell. I'm like not looking forward to it. I'm kind of scared. Got my work stuff already, everything. Got it all set up. I did my wash too. Mm. So I did my wash. I'm ready to go. No way. Oh my God. Oh. Oh man. Wow. Yes, I hope you get it too. Oh wow. Why are you asking me why your channel is blocked? Oh, no. Oh my God, no. That's not me. Yes, remember the thumbs up. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. I really am. That's, you know, God. Uh, I'll think about you. You know, I'll meditate for you. Oh, hey, hi, everyone. Put a thumbs up. Yeah. Oh, God damn. Some people are just rude, you know? Wow. Yeah, that would be. You could patent it. Make sure you patent it. Hey, yeah. Oh, wow. So yeah, I just couldn't, kind of wrap my head around. Lately, I've been, uh, yeah, make some good money. Have your money work for you. A lot of people have been doing that. There are so many story reading things that are done by those robot voices. My favorite ones are read by human beings. Yeah, for viewers. Woo! So good. Yeah. Well, I am going back to work tomorrow. I'm real excited. So let's talk about boundaries and the best way to deal with them. Some people will never respect your boundaries. And if they're in your family and they are kind of, um, their asses are kissed, it just is what it is. Sometimes you got to be the person to teach them and put out the boundaries and hold fast. So, yeah. So it was really nice seeing all the. I just had it like put in my face yesterday to the point where I'm at a stoplight and look up and I'm just seeing like people. I'm not the only one because I seen the guy in the across the street pointing his video, his phone like that. I'm like, was it? Oh, okay. I'm looking up and there it is. That's the only reason why I noticed because some guy was, yes, I want everybody. So here, let's do a grounding since we got everyone here so we can, get rid of some of our yucky stuff and bring in Mother God. And we will be, or more or less, it would be like Sophia, So we're going to relax our mind and through our head. We're going to empty it through our head, our shoulders, our chest, our stomach, our upper thighs, and also our arms and our lower legs and our feet. And it's going to have roots and it's going to go down deep into the earth, into the middle of the earth. And it's going to suck up the golden light that's going to fill you up and it's going to come up through your feet. It's going to come up through your lower legs. It's going to come up through your your upper legs and it's going to come up through your stomach, your chest, your arms, your neck, your head, and it's going to spew out and you're going to send that love out where it's needed and take back what you need and then you are grounded. Yes, so there. Feel good now. So tomorrow we'll be talking about meditating and we will be talking about having more or less trying to bring yourself, I guess you would say it will be like, I'll give you some cheat codes tomorrow. It'll be a 2-hour thing, and I got to do a lot of typing. So the reason why I didn't do it, because I have to do a lot of typing. So I figure I could do that at work and try to figure out, stuff. The skin illness. Ooh, that sounds delightful. Oh boy. What do we got here? They said eczema for their skin. They got on the patient website skin problem, but yeah, they don't. They're saying they're trying to push it as being eczema. Oh, that's got to be fun. They're already hiding that stuff. Oh, lovely. Oh yeah. The evil ones are out in full force. Huh. Oh, okay. All right. Oh. Wow. Well, at least you have new paths. Let's talk about some positive stuff, instead of negative and all that. I was like, pretty much, I was like, wow. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going around here in Pahrump, and you just go out and probably wait a little while, whistle a little bit. You whistle, maybe you can get a UFO or something. But yeah, it was put in my face, and I thought, wow. And then boundaries are a very important thing to have. Yeah. Whistle for a UFO. Come here, UFO. Oh, let me put the you know what I forgot to do? I am so sorry. Uh I'm doing StreamYard real quick. I am such a okay, I'm entering the studio. If you're wondering, I hope. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they took the money out of my card, so I knew I could do this. All right. There we go. Yeah. I got StreamYard. Woo! Which lady? Who did I have on my stream? I've only had me. Oh, the funny accent. Oh, you mean Dr. Ruth? She was very popular in the 80s, and she used to have a show called Sexually Speaking. It was on AM, and you would listen to it and go, hello, This is Dr. Ruth Westheimer on Sexually Speaking. You're on the air. I called one of my ex's cousins and she hung up because she thought that it was really her calling. I called back, hey, don't hang up. It's me. Yeah. Yeah, I sound that good. Yeah. And I used to, she was so popular. I used to do for the high school, I used to do the morning readings of, what was going on as Dr. Ruth. And I took a class in Northwest Oakland Vocational Education Center. I went to school there and I started off in cooking with foods, and I went to dealing with, I guess you would say, different, like Hallmark type shops is what I would say. But we ran, you know, clothing and stuff, and it was nice. And I like that better because back in the 80s, most of the food and stuff, it was all men oriented. It wasn't until much later when women started cooking outwardly. And Julia Child does not count because she's over the pond, okay? That don't count. Anything over the pond is not going to count for the United States. Yeah. First one that I can think of there's several women that I know that, yeah. So you want to go and think that you're sexy? She would say that, and she would say certain words that would just have you laughing, and she would be serious. Don't you think you're going to get her pregnant? Don't you use a rubber? And you're like, my friends and I would listen, and just like if you're staying the night, it's a big thing. Oh, we go to Steph's house because she gets to listen to Dr. Ruth. Oh gosh. Yeah. Yep. Dr. Ruth. I'm thinking I can instead of using the name, just use it, make up a funny name or something. Hello? What would be funny is, we have Google, where we ask it stuff. Why not have a woman like that, like a character, like a little short Jewish woman, just all in the thing, and you're going, and you ask it questions like, hey, what's the weather going to be like? Well, that, oh, how does the voice go? Oh, hello, you have reached my website. You can leave your message on the beep. I partied too hard. But I I just thought it would be funny to do something like that. To put it as I guess it would be like someone who isn't short, because if I would wear a hairstyle, it'd be a whole different thing. I'm Dr. Ruth Westheimer on Sexually Speaking. You are on the air. And she did amazing. She was like, what? In her, no, she was in her 50s, I think, only. And she became a phenomenon. She did. She was one of the things that I don't think you hear about enough. I think a lot of people learned about sex through Dr. Ruth. They really did. My friends used to come up to me while you listen to it. Oh, and they would ask stuff like about birth control, all kinds of things, private stuff. And finally, I said, "Girls, we all need to go to, yeah, we need to get birth control and stuff. And we're not playing around." And that's how I got started in birth control, you know, becoming more aware of my body and knowing that, I didn't want to have at that time, you're a young teenager, you know, I was dating my ex. I didn't want to have a kid while I was in high school. Hell no. So, of course, I believe in certain things of planning, especially when you're the one making the money. It's kind of hard wanting to take time off. So, yeah, I've been really lucky though. The times I was with my kids, I was able to, in most cases, at least when my daughter was young, to be there for them and to do stuff for them. But as time got, you know, so anyway, we'll be talking about the UFOs. If anyone who lives anywhere has seen anything, if you looked up, is it cloudy? Is it, clear? A lot of people are seeing UFOs like in between the clouds and stuff. They have videos of that. It doesn't look AI. AI has a way of, I can catch it now. I have a lot of videos, especially if you're going to pull 5 chairs out of one. That's a big clue. It's AI. Yeah. Some lady sent me an AI video, and I went and decided to take and look up the number, and I found out it belonged to a lady, and I said, "No, you're mistaken." So yeah, I'm starting now. From I will be taking Monday and Tuesday off, and I will be working. Well, actually, I'll just take Monday off because pretty well. I love talking to you guys, but I do need one day to get just the stuff done so I can leave. If I have stuff on my bed, I won't have to worry about clearing it before I go online. And that's the biggest thing I worry about is looking like, oh God, this looks like shit. Yeah. Whoa. 3. Woo. So yeah, I've been just oh, and another thing, if you don't have the money to go shopping and you yourself are sitting at home and you have time to go scrolling, look on your, like, they have, the internet is filled with free places everywhere. You just got to look. Every place is different. Look online. I found right behind me where my flowers are put, that I got that free. I couldn't believe they called it a TV stand, and I'm thinking that's one hell of a fucking cool TV stand. It took a lot. I took that there. Oh my gosh, I got rid of so much stuff. I still have the. I gotta take the white bookshelf and put it somewhere. So I'm going to go do that. And it's just like, wow, it took a lot of stuff that was just like all over in one nice place. So I'm real happy with that. Boy, it was like a feat. It was a 3-hour fun feat to go out there and come back. But I was so happy. Yeah. So anyway, oh, shit. Oh, oh, yeah. Hi. How are you? Oh, I'm doing great. I'm working tomorrow. Woo! Yeah, yeah. I'm like, woohoo, 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 woohoo. Yes, 6 o'clock. I can't wait. I'm very excited and very, very happy. I work for Aztec Secret Health and Beauty, the world's most powerful facial. Elastic secret is here, let me show you. Yeah. And what you can do is you put this with apple cider vinegar. You kind of pour it in, you put a little, stir it, get it your consistency. Now you could do a test on your wrist or whatever, but if you've already, if you don't got tender skin, slap it on your face, let it dry. But you can use it more than your face, and you can also we offer jojoba oil and tea tree oil. They're amazing, and they're cold pressed. Tea tree. I use tea tree. I have a water mixture with tea tree, and I put it on my chickens. I put it on my chickens, and we sell it. And we're on Amazon and oh, what is it? Whole Foods. Yeah, the tea tree oil because the chicken has mites on it and it doesn't like it. So you spray it on. You spray them pretty good, and after a couple days or so, it just they you know won't be infested with mites. Mhm. Go ahead. And water. Aztec Secret Health and Beauty. We're online. You can find us online. Here, let me type it out. Oh, you already on the website? Oh, they did such a good job. My boss. Um, I don't have a website yet, but I'm thinking of getting a website as soon as I start gaming. Uh, I ran out of money, so I can't game. I right now it's just a little tight. It's a little tight. But you know what? I'm not going to complain. All right. By the way, I am going to complain. The gas. You know how much I paid in gas this week? We went to Las Vegas 3 times this week, so that means it's like I paid $90. I watched my gas gauge actually go down. Wow. I guessed what's funny is I gassed somewhere else on when I was driving. And when I gassed somewhere else, what happened was I gassed at a place that I don't normally, and I paid $20, and I actually seen the thing move up. And I'm thinking, I'm going to gas somewhere else. I don't. I think that they're watering the gas down where I've been getting the gas at. I watched it go down. I literally watched it like a speedometer. So yeah, Aztec Secret, it's great place, great stuff. In fact, if you ever want to know this, all right, underbrush, right? Do you know what it has in it? It has the same clay that I work with. The ingredients is a natural gum, and it has stuff, but it also has. I was looking at it. Magnesium. Okay, it has calcium bentonite clay right in the end, very little because it's very end. It's got calcium bentonite clay. They have it at underbrush. I ordered underbrush because my teeth are getting too sensitive. So, uh, yeah. So, yeah, and it comes in, it's spendy though. Oh, yeah, it is. I had it. There we go. Wow. Yeah, I knew this went through, and I'm like, when I see my thing, 88 bucks, I'm like, oh yeah, I can put. Yeah. Oh, I love that. So, so what's everyone been doing? Oh, you see my cat too. Oh, oh, no, it's Stefania. It's just like, my family was, well, let's see, the German, that'd be the German side, Stefania. Or is it Polish? No, Polish, Russian. Yeah. I got Russian family members that are still, in Russia. My dad went over there to visit them a while back. They actually, look it up. They actually have a place that's, let's see, Vodka Land. Oh, I'm not joking. They have a whole huge Vodka Land. Vodka Land. My dad had videos of it. Oh my God, I should have shared it. Oh, it was amazing. I'm like, I'm not an alcoholic, but that looked pretty cool though. So they had everything. Yeah. You go to Russia, you go to Vodka Land. Huh? Why? Uh, uh, no. No, I don't do well in camping. Oh, my dad made camping hell. It was like another hell venture with my daddy. My friends used to laugh. My dad, we went to Canada, and he thought it was pretty cool. He was like, we were at not a gas station. We were at a rest stop, and right near it was all the stuff growing for the corn. We were eating corn for like a week. I couldn't see corn for a good month after my vacation with my dad and camping. But it was fun. It was fun. I got my brothers got to sleep together. I got my own tent and I didn't care. Yeah. Consider Italian? Hmm. I am going to. What happened was I didn't get, my money comes in usually every Tuesday. So at that time, StreamYard was hooked to my one card, and I didn't have the money until, this last Tuesday. So finally, the StreamYard went through, and I'm using it now. Finally, I can get the money in. Bye. Uh, Oh, gosh. She is hilarious, man.